Hi everyone, I am here with Jon Turino, and we're excited because this is a fun expo here at Ultimate Business Expo. Jon, can you tell me how you got started with marrying people?
Well, what happened is I had a friend ask me about a year and a half ago to marry her and her fiance, and so I went and got ordained and put together the script for them and helped them with the vows so that the ceremony would read and be presented exactly as they liked it. Helped them with the rehearsal to make sure everybody knew, where to be and how to be,
Right.
and married them. And then based on that and the 5-star rating I got,
Wow.
she recommended me to a few more people.
Okay.
And they recommended me to a few more, and
Wow.
so I'm now pretty much doing marriages. Not, I wouldn't say full time, but I'm retired otherwise. So marrying people is something I really love to do.
Well, and from me being married, and I know that weddings can be a little bit frustrating. It's trying to find, maybe even finding if you don't have a pastor or a friend that can be able to marry you. It's easy, and it's not so easy to try to find somebody that can marry you. So can you give me a little bit of a breakdown of how people can even how they reach you, and then kind of the breakdown of the process from point A to point B, and how easy it is maybe for them to use you as a person that facilitates a wedding.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sure.
I'm findable on Thumbtack. I'm findable on WeddingWire.com. I'm findable on Weddings.com and several of the other marriage sites and bridal sites. So I'm findable there. And of course, I have my own website called YourMinister.org.
Okay.
And I'm also on Facebook. And so I'm fairly easy to find. I'm based in Portland, but I do Oregon and Washington. And as far as the process goes, we basically start out with, first of all, where you're going to get married and when, and whether or not you're going to need help with the vows, whether you'll need help with a rehearsal, and do you have a wedding coordinator or wedding planner? Have you got your DJ and all caterer and all that? Most people hire those first and wait until near the last minute to hire me as the officiant. But I welcome short notice events, and I work quickly in terms of getting the vows and the ceremonies to them that they can then edit and refine so it reads exactly the way they want it to be. And then I marry them.
Very cool.
I love it because they're happy occasions, and they can be stressful for brides and grooms, but the one thing that they won't have to stress about is where is the minister, right? Because I do show up. I show up early and make sure that things go the way they're supposed to go.
Very nice. Very nice. So you cater to multi cultures probably, and different people that are in different scenes and probably different churches, different backgrounds. How many weddings have you done so far?
I would say it's somewhere between 35 and 40.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite a few, especially July and August. We're very busy.
Very busy times.
I do religious and non-religious ceremonies for folks. And the religious ones are primarily Christian, but not exclusively. I've done a Buddhist one, and I've done a couple of the atheist, agnostic ones as well.
Sure.
And so it's a fairly straightforward process, and I basically travel to obviously their venue. I've done them anywhere from a backyard barbecue when I wore shorts and a t-shirt to a very fancy posh thing at the Sentinel Hotel in Portland, the Academy up here in Vancouver. There's a community center I did one at. All kinds of different places, including some wedding venues that are out there as well, specifically dedicated to weddings.
Very nice.
So,
very good.
Yeah.
So again, can you maybe repeat again how they can get in contact with you if they were to get in contact with you?
Yeah. Best way to find me is on my website at yourminister.org, or my telephone, which is 503-877-4609. Those are probably the most direct ways. But you can also search for me on Google. I usually come up fairly near the top on those. And as I said, I'm on Wedding Wire and Thumbtack and on Weddings.com.
Very good.
All right.
Awesome, Jon. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
If you
Appreciate
need a minister, you know who to call. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jon.